In today's society, in today's world, unfortunately, we have to be aware of the accountability and the safety of our students at all times.
I'm the administrative assistant here at Clifford Elementary. I take calls from parents if there are any transportation changes for the day or any other messages that need to be sent to the students from the parents for end of the day dismissal.
I'm Julie. I am the secretary here at the school, and I love Kid Account. Before we had Kid Account, it was complete chaos at the end of the day. We tried to use bus passes, notes to teachers, sign in and out sheets. I would text teachers if I had to get them a message, email them, and that was only if they had their phones with them or if they were at their computer. So it made an already crazy busy time at the end of the day even more chaotic. Now that we have Kid Account, it's all streamlined into one simple program that ensures the safety of our students.
Classity class?
Yes, yes.
Alrighty, it's the end of the day, so I need you to look up at the screen. Does anybody see any changes? Okay, PJ, what do you see?
Usually I ride bus 7, but today I'm riding bus 5 to my own.
Right, normally you would ride bus 7, but today make sure you get on bus 5 and get off at Uncle's house.
Our student bus rosters change from day to day. We have kids going home with other kids not riding the bus, kids maybe switching to another bus. We used to use these, and we would have to fill one out for every kid and make sure that the bus driver got every single one of these. So on top of driving the bus, they had to go through this whole, sometimes pad of paper of bus slips to know who gets dropped off where, why there's a different kid on their bus, and so on. Now, we just input that into the system as the day goes along.
Abigail, what's changing for you?
Usually I'm a walker, but today I'm going to ride bus 10 to my grandma's house.
So typically the process starts like this. A parent will call in or they'll send in a note that the status has changed in terms of how their child's getting home. We used to have to write notes and then later on get the notes down to the teacher. Now we just input it into the system, and I'll show you how simple it is. You just click on the student. It pulls up the day of the week, Wednesday. Okay, he's gonna go on the bus today. Submit, Wednesday, that child's on the bus. I don't have to think about it again.
Ashlyn, what's different for you today?
Usually Dad will pick me up in the car, but today I have Tiger Power.
Right, so Dad won't be here right after school. You need to go to Tiger Power.
On the system, you can put your note in there and they can click on that student and it'll come up with the message. If I type in there, that Mom called, you will be a car rider today, or Grandma's picking you up today. You can put the message in there for them to see.
You don't have a change, but you do have a note, so let's see what that says. How do you normally get home?
I'll do car pickup with my mom, but today I'll do car pickup with my grandma.
Right, so you're still car pickup, but today instead of looking for Mom, you're going to be looking for Grandma.
So it saves me a lot of time as far as calling down to the rooms all day long or trying to find them to give them the messages. That way I know if I get the message from the phone and put it in the system, they're going to check it and they're going to get it.
So before Kid Account, we would have all kinds of situations with parents and kids. For example, one time we had a parent who had actually called the school and had left a message they were going to pick up their child because the child had a doctor's appointment. Well, between all of the chaotic stuff that goes on during the day, somehow that message did not get to the student. We had tried to get a hold of the teacher at the end of the day over the loudspeaker. They couldn't hear us. Long story short, parents waiting in the office, child ends up on the bus down the road. I had to look up what bus the kid was on. I had to radio that bus driver. They had to turn around and bring the child back because the child had a doctor's appointment in 20 minutes, and it was an appointment that they had waited 6 months to make.
With Kid Account, when a parent comes in to sign their student out, you can go in here and you can check them out, and then you can choose which parent, which contact person you are releasing those students to, and then they sign the pad, and And it's, safety, accountability. I like that about Kid Account.
Kid Account has made our office in so many different ways so much more efficient. For example, we used to have 3 different sheets of paper sitting on the desk, one for sign in and out, one for different things that were due at the office. Parents would come in, they would sign the wrong sheet. We would have to look at where they were signed out if they didn't sign out on the actual sign in and out sheet. Then I would have to decipher signatures and at the end of the day key all of that in so that we would have documentation.
I would highly recommend Kid Account for anybody that's at the forefront of a elementary school or any other school. It helps to keep our kids safe, and it's easy.
So in summary, Kid Account has impacted our school in so many positive ways.
I feel with Kid Account, it has given us that accountability piece to be able to print out those reports and be able to tell you where every student has gone and who has picked them up. In the safety factor, it is providing a peace of mind for the parents and for the teachers and administrators and the students themselves that we are putting their safety first and only allowing them to go with somebody that has been approved by their parents.